Learning to ride a dirt bike or trying to improve your skills? One way to learn is go hard and learn to hang on. Every time you crash, remount and repeat. There are well-known mantras. Pin it to win it. When in doubt, gas your way out and just send it. Most of these expressions come from motocross racing, and there are certainly situations where this approach works, although I think inexperienced riders can easily substitute throttle for actually learning to ride better. The flip side, think your way through. This is usually the style of all the best hard enduro riders. Confronted with a tough section, they will sometimes stop, analyse the best path, then methodically work their way through. Graham Jarvis says going fast is the easy bit, it's going slow that will help you develop control. And Taddy Blasuziak says, want to be faster off-road? Slow down, try to be as calculated, calm and precise as possible. In an interview, Jarvis said his riding tips for becoming a better rider were learn trials, go slow, master the clutch, develop balance and build your confidence in the key techniques. Here is a good example. One of our guys is currently racing in silver class hard enduros and working his way up to gold class. These logs are great training opportunity. The tree bark comes off very easily, then the tyres have almost no traction on the wet timber. It's all about using the clutch, throttle, weighting and body positioning to find just enough traction and momentum to move forward, sometimes just one log at a time. Tedious? Boring? For some riders, definitely. But it helps to refine a pile of skills that can help the next time you are riding wet rocks, muddy ruts or slippery tree roots on a hill climb. Hard enduro riders translate a lot of trials techniques where losing traction is a cardinal sin. We are often surprised at the massive holes in front of small logs or tree roots where riders have tried to wheel spin through, possibly hoping their rear wheel will act like a chainsaw and cut its way through. The alternative? Think your way through. A few basic techniques will get your bike through with a minimum of fuss, and you won't wreck the track for others. So let's go back to the other approach. When in doubt, throttle out. As mentioned, this is a common expression in motocross. For example, if you make a mistake in a corner, the natural reaction is to reduce throttle, which will often ensure you crash. But if you accelerate, it will tend to lighten the front wheel and you often exit the corner successfully. Can this apply to enduro riding? In some cases, definitely. But it's tempting to apply this approach way too often. When we first learn to ride dirt bikes, we are keen to roost, power slide out of corners, do wheelies, and rev a lot so we can sound like our heroes. It can become our default approach. And of course, there's nothing wrong with that. If that's what turns your crank, that's great. But if you want to improve your skills, it can slow you down in the long term. Look at the pro motocross riders. They are usually so smooth, they often don't look that fast. Until they fly past less experienced riders who do look fast because they are bouncing, sliding and roosting all over the track. Personally, I think the best way to improve your skills is choose the right approach in each situation. Hit that throttle, think your way through, or somewhere in between. Age will have an influence. In my 60s, I rarely hit the throttle nowadays as the bones tend to snap instead of bend. Personality is a factor too. Some riders may tend to overthink everything and actually need to get a bit more adventurous. Other riders are so addicted to adrenaline that constant injuries mean the thinking approach could possibly save their life. What about you? Throttle junkie or Mr. Methodical? Have you changed your approach over the years? Keen to hear your thoughts.